I can't believe it. I just heard that you're on another business trip. You really are such a failure of a wife, aren't you? I bet that you don't even do any of the housework properly. This is why I think that women that are married shouldn't work. I'm really worried for Ernest's health and well-being. I wish that he got married to someone that would stay home and support him.
Good evening, Mrs. Price. You really don't need to worry about him. Someone else will be able to make food for him while I'm gone.
What are you trying to say? You're not going to make him eat takeout food every day, are you? That stuff is so bad for the body.
You can ask him for the details if you really want to know. I don't even want to talk about it because I'm disgusted by it. By the sound of it, it seems like you haven't heard what's going on from him.
What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're saying.
You can go ask him directly then. He'll do a better job of explaining what's going on. I have a meeting for work now. Goodbye.
Wait, you can't just leave like that? It's very rude to leave a conversation when it's not over. You better explain to me what's happening. Pick up your phone right now. I really cannot believe this. How dare you treat me like this? I'm not going to forget you did this to me. You are definitely not worthy of being part of my family. I've decided I'm going to kick you out. My son definitely deserves a better woman to become his wife. I'm going to ask him to get a divorce with you. Hello, Anna. I'm going to have to ask you to move out of his house right away.
Wait, what did you just say? That's kind of a weird thing to tell me all of a sudden. We might not get along well, but I'm still your daughter-in-law.
Actually, you're no longer my daughter-in-law. I have no reason to be kind to you anymore.
Like you were ever kind to me. Anyway, what in the world are you talking about?
Do you really not understand what's going on? I'm telling you that you and Ernest are divorced now.
You're joking, right? I know for sure that we didn't get a divorce. I never signed any divorce papers, so we're definitely still married.
Actually, you guys are divorced. I filled in the divorce papers for you and handed them in.
Wait, what? Are you insane? You filled in the divorce papers and handed them in without my permission?
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I was doing both of you a huge favor. You really ought to be thanking me.
Are you insane? How could you do such a thing?
I thought that I told you that you weren't a good enough woman to continue being his wife. I have every right to make you guys get divorced. I don't want my precious son to be looked after by a woman like you.
I don't care what you think about me. What you did is against the law. You can't just fake my signature and hand in official documents without my permission.
So that's what you're complaining about. Stop making up stupid rules and move out of his house. Get your belongings together and find a new place to live. It doesn't matter how much you complain or lie. You guys are already divorced and nothing is going to change that. There's no place for you to stay in our family. Get out before I have to come and kick you out myself.
I really can't believe that you would go this far. You're really gonna regret breaking the law.
Stop lying to me.
I'm not lying. I guess there's no point trying to communicate with you. I've actually packed all my belongings as I was planning to move out anyway.
I'm surprised to hear that. That's great news.
You should be grateful that I'm such a nice person. It was nice knowing you and being part of your family.
What are you trying to say?
This is it. Goodbye and thank you for everything. Ernest, do you have some time right now?
Yeah, I guess so. What do you want from me? Make it quick. I don't really want to be talking to you at all. Also, would you hurry up and hand in our divorce papers? I've already paid you a settlement fee for everything that I did to you. Can't we just put everything behind us already? I want to hurry up and get married to Amy. I'm tired of being married to you.
Actually, you don't need to worry about that because we're already divorced. Your stupid mom forged my signature and handed the divorce papers in without me knowing.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
What the hell are you saying?
That's what I should be saying. What the hell is wrong with you and your family?
Wait, did you tell her about why we're getting divorced? She can't find out about any of this.
I didn't tell her anything. You know that we don't get along at all.
Then why would she make us get divorced?
She told me that I wasn't a worthy woman to be married to you. She wants a woman that would look after you better as your wife. She told me that I shouldn't work and that I should stay at home doing all the housework.
She really said that.
Yeah, and she got us divorced. I guess it works out. We were planning to get divorced anyway, right? I thought that I should tell you the story behind how our divorce happened. I wasn't the one that handed in the divorce papers.
Thanks for telling me, I guess.
If you have any complaints about the divorce, then please go and talk to her, okay? Don't bother trying to complain to me.
Yeah, okay. I guess this works too. As long as we're divorced, then I don't really mind how it happened.
Yeah, I thought you might say that. Both you and your mom are so messed up. I'm happy that I finally get to leave you guys forever.
Wait, there's something we need to talk about.
No, there isn't. I've had enough of talking to you guys. I've got to get going now. Goodbye.
Hey, Anna, do you have some time right now? I really need to talk with you. Would you please pick up the phone? I told you that we need to talk.
What do you want from me this time? You forced me out of your family by getting me divorced. I don't really want to be talking to you at all. We're no longer family, so there should be no need for us to keep in contact.
Stop saying things like that to me. You're so mean to me. What did I ever do to you? I really don't think I deserve to be treated like this.
Please just get to the point if you really need to talk to me. I don't want to be talking to you at all. If you have nothing to say, I'm just going to ignore you.
You really are a difficult person to interact with. Although I guess you need to be stubborn like you to be the CEO of a company. Not many people can be like you. I was so surprised to hear that you were the CEO of a clothing company. Why did you never tell me this? The clothes that your company sells are really popular right now.
Where did you hear all of this from?
I was told by one of my friends when I went to have lunch with them the other day. She told me that she saw you getting interviewed on TV. I didn't believe her at all when she first told me. I was really taken aback when I saw the video of your interview. I did a little research and found out that your mom put you in charge of the company when she retired a few months ago.
Yes, all of that is true. But why does any of this matter to you? I got divorced with Ernest, so what I do has nothing to do with you.
Don't be like that. I actually kind of like having you around. I really like the clothes that your company makes. Most of the clothes that I own are from your company.
Yeah, I know about that too. Every time we visited you, I noticed that you were wearing the clothes that we sell. Our target audience for our clothes is rich and wealthy people. I used to wonder where you were getting the money to pay for your clothes from.
Yeah, I know that the clothes from your company are very high brand. Everyone is so jealous of me when I wear them. You should have told me that you were the CEO of the company when you saw me wearing your clothes. Why did you have to keep it a secret? You could have given me discounts and some free clothes from time to time.
Are you serious? Why would I want to do that?
I actually don't mind having you back in the family now that I know where you work. You can get married to him again. I'd be happy to welcome you back to our family. I expect you to give me some free samples of some clothes from time to time. hurry up and go talk to him so that you guys can get back together.
You were the one that got us divorced in the first place. I can't believe you've changed your mind just because you found out what I do for a job. It's so obvious that you're only saying this because you want free clothes from me.
That's not what I'm trying to say. I just think that you finally become a woman worthy enough to be his wife. I no longer think that you're a pathetic woman. I promise that I'll stop insulting you now. I just thought of a great idea. We should all live together. You two can move in with us, and we can all live as one big family.
You've got to be kidding me. You're a completely different person compared to a few weeks ago.
Don't you think it's a great idea? I'll start the preparations so that we can live together right away. Once we start living together, you can pay for all our living expenses. You must make so much money as the CEO.
Please just shut up already. Do you not know that your son has gotten married again already?
I did not know about that. I'm so glad to hear that you guys got married again. That was pretty quick, wasn't it?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I guess you still haven't heard anything from him then.
I haven't heard anything from him recently. I told him that I handed in the divorce papers and he said, okay to me. That was the last conversation that we had together.
I can't believe it. I am never going to forget what a pathetic man he is.
Would you please watch your mouth? You shouldn't talk about your husband like that. I am not going to forgive you if you badmouth him again.
I don't want to deal with any of this anymore. I'll just tell you what's going on. I don't care what happens. Your idiot son got married to another woman. He didn't get remarried to me.
Wait, what did you just say? That's not possible. You guys just got divorced. I doubt he would have met someone and got married to them in such a short amount of time.
Actually, he met her a long time ago. He was cheating on me.
What did you just say? He wouldn't do such a thing.
Actually, he did. He was cheating on me with one of his coworkers. Her name is Amy. He spent the money that I was saving up on dates with her. Can you believe it? He also stole some of my accessories and gave them to her as presents. I cannot forgive him for what he did to me. The worst part was that he invited her into our bedroom while I was gone. Who knows what they did in there? It felt so disgusting having to enter that room. In the end, she sent me a text message asking me to get a divorce with him. I can't believe he didn't have the guts to break up with me himself. He had to ask his new girlfriend to do it all for him.
Is what you just told me all true? I had no idea any of this was happening.
Kind of surprising, right? I made sure to get my revenge. I sued him for stealing my money and belongings and having an affair with another woman. After a month, my rage had started to calm down. I was about to go and hand in our divorce papers when you contacted me and told me that you had done it already.
I see. I'm struggling to process everything that you just told me. You're still willing to get married to him again if he divorces the woman called Amy, right? I'll go and tell him to divorce her right away.
You must be insane if you think that I would want to get back together with him. I don't want to see or talk to him ever again.
Why is that? I thought you still loved him.
Not at all. I absolutely hate him for cheating on me and treating me like a piece of trash. I also don't want to become your daughter-in-law again. You are such an annoying person to be around. I also know that you're in massive debt. I don't want you asking me for money either.
What are you talking about?
Don't try to hide it. Did you really think that I wouldn't know about your debt?
I'm still not sure what you're saying.
Just admit it already. I know that you have a shopping addiction. There's no way that you can afford all those high-brand clothes and accessories with your income. You've maxed out multiple credit cards and borrowed a ton of money so that you can buy all those high-brand items.
I'm not an addict. Those were just one-time purchases.
Yeah, whatever. Your son is also in a lot of debt now. He had to borrow lots of money to pay me back when I sued him. I think that he's in around 70,000 debt now.
70,000? That's much more debt than I'm in.
Yeah, both of you are going to have to work very hard to pay back all the money you guys owe. The last time I talked to him, he didn't seem to really care about the debt, though. He told me that he could overcome any troubles as long as he had Amy by his side. They're both huge idiots. I think they're finally going to start realizing the situation that they're in pretty soon.
I'm just lost for words. Hey, Anna, I really need to talk to you. It's an emergency. I need your help. Please, would you just help me out? I'm begging you.
What do you want from me now?
Ernest came home with the woman called Amy by his side. He told me that they're going to move in with us.
Yeah, I thought that they might do that. I guess he finally realized that he couldn't afford to keep living in the apartment that I used to share with him. I was paying most of the rent for that place. I think it was around $1,500 a month. I guess he's finally starting to realize the terrible situation that he's managed to put himself in.
I already can't stand living together with them. It's only been a few days. I really don't like the arrogant attitude that she's showing towards me. She keeps trying to order me around. Can you believe it?
I'm sorry, but there's no point in telling me about any of this. I don't really want to have to hear about it either.
Are you not going to help me out?
I don't see any reason to help you out. In fact, can I ask you to stop contacting me now?
We still haven't solved anything yet, though. I want you to be his wife. I don't want that woman called Amy as part of my family. I think that you're much more worthy to be his wife.
I really don't care about what you don't have the right to decide who I get married to.
Why are you being so difficult?
You better not try to get us married behind my back, like you did with our divorce. If you do it again, I'm going to report you to the police. What you did is a crime.
How is what I did a crime?
You forged my signature and handed in official documents without my permission. How do you think that isn't a crime? If I reported this to the police, you would get arrested and have to spend some time in prison.
Arrested? Is what I did really that bad?
I recommend that you don't do anything like that ever again. The only reason why I didn't report you to the police was that we were planning to get divorced anyway. You would have a criminal record if I wasn't so nice to you. Please keep that in mind.
Sorry, I really didn't know.
Anyway, I don't want to stay in contact with a criminal like you. That's why I'm asking you to stop texting me. Don't ever text or call me ever again. I'm gonna block your number. My ex-husband's family was a complete mess after all the drama that happened. Ernest and his mother were constantly arguing every day about what he had done to me. My ex-father-in-law got tired of the constant arguing and decided to get a divorce. He moved out and cut ties with them completely. The house that they all lived in was my ex-father-in-law's property. After he moved out, he decided to sell the house without telling them anything. Ernest, his wife, and his mother were kicked out of their house without notice and had nowhere to live. They all started blaming each other for how badly their lives had fallen apart. A huge argument ensued. One of their neighbors decided to call the police as they were causing lots of noise and being a nuisance.